I was wedged between crowded shelves in a busy store, plastic branches brushing my wrist, and the soft buzz of holiday chatter circling around me, when my phone lit up. One vibration, then another, then the feeling that the floor had tilted beneath me. "He's such a holiday parasite." The phrase glared back at me, sitting neatly between an eye-roll emoji from my sister and one from my mother. They hadn't said my name, but they didn't have to. For 10 straight years I'd paid for everything: gifts, dinners, last-minute emergencies. I'd practically been their festive 18. Now apparently I was the parasite. I didn't move at first. I just breathed slowly, the way I do when the first spark of anger flickers in my chest. Anger never scrambles me. It sharpens me. I become deliberate. I pushed my shopping cart back into place and walked out of the store. There was a time when my whole family could fit around one table, knees touching, laughter echoing. I was the eldest, the dependable one, the one who filled the space Dad left behind, the one who kept things running when Mom couldn't. I took care of the bills, the crises, the cracks. They used to call me the Rock. Maybe that's why this cut so cleanly. Who I had been to them didn't match who they pretended I was now. Their gratitude had fermented into expectation, and expectation had rotted into disdain. Still, I said nothing. I don't lash out when I'm hurt. Hurt is only the draft version. What comes after is intentional. It began with little remarks. "You know, you don't have to go overboard every year," Mom said lightly, right before handing me her tiny wish list. My brother joked, "At least you got the money to show up." My sister stopped thanking me at all. She barely acknowledged the gifts I placed in her hands. Then came the discovery of the real family chat, the one I wasn't supposed to know existed. My nephew, fumbling with my phone, accidentally opened it. His face turned pale as he handed it back. That was how I found holiday strategy, a thread full of lines, slicing me into some burden they were forced to tolerate. He whispered an apology, small and shaky. That's when I realized this wasn't a stray comment. It was their ecosystem. I didn't get furious. They didn't deserve that kind of energy. I turned clinical. I opened my banking app. Every automatic payment, every pre-order, every reservation they assumed I'd handle, gone with a few taps. Catering, canceled. Bulk toy order, refunded. Rental cabin, released. Cleaning service, stopped. All the behind-the-scenes magic they depended on evaporated. Then I gathered years of receipts into a tidy folder labeled parasite files. And I waited. Silence exposes people faster than any argument. By Christmas Eve, the messages began. "Hey, did the cabin confirmation get lost? Is the toy shipment delayed? Mom says the catering link isn't working. Can you resend?" Nothing from me. By afternoon, their concern turned to panic. By early evening, it curdled into blame. At exactly 5 o'clock, I sent the folder, screenshots, totals, every detail, into the group chat they didn't know I'd seen. Then I added one message. "Parasites don't pay. Enjoy the bill." I left the chat, blocked every number, stepped into the cold outside as if shedding an old, heavy layer of skin. For days, they screamed into the digital void. I know because my nephew, the only one truly innocent, sent me a single screenshot from another device. All of them spiraling, clawing for someone to blame. Not because I left, but because I stopped funding their comfort. Funny how people panic when the person they've been exploiting finally walks away. I didn't destroy their holiday. I simply returned ownership of it to them. The money, the effort, the responsibility. Let them discover what generosity feels like when it requires their own hands. As for me, I'm finished being the structure that holds them up. I'm building something smaller now, quieter, my own. And if they ever wonder why I vanished, why the door stayed closed, why the parasite slipped away, I hope they remember the moment they typed those words. Because I do. Word for word.